Now, Kevin, we are transitioning into discussing the do's and don'ts of first dates with our Maine matchmaker, Jill Hinckley of Hinckley Introductions. Do you have any do's or don'ts?
Here's a don't. Don't bring your mom.
I'm like, your mom's so nice.
Oh, that's great, but not on a, I would never bring my mom with me on a first date. Just don't do it.
All right, well, let's hear it from the expert. Here's Jill. Chatting with Jill Hinckley of Hinckley Introductions about the do's and the don'ts of a first date, which for so many people, it could be both exciting and a little nerve-wracking, right?
You're right, it can be very nerve-wracking. I say practice. I say go out, meet new people.
So that gets me to the question of chemistry too. When you hear probably from both parties after the date, which is really nice because you check in with both people. You know, just sometimes chemistry, you feel it right away, but other times it grows, right? You know, how do you tell people when they say?
Well, I think a great relationship starts with a great friendship. I mean, I believe that myself. So I think chemistry builds, but absolutely there has to be some chemistry between two people. I mean, that needs to grow. And if it's not there, it's not there. So you can't force it.
So when you talk about your first date with your client, do you encourage them to go to dinner, coffee, a walk? You know, what kind of environment is most fitting?
Some place where you can go have a conversation. It can be a coffee shop, it could be dinner, it could be lunch. Sitting down, talking, and getting to know each other.
So not a movie.
Not a movie.
Okay, now let's ask the question on how to follow up if you are interested. Do you wait 5 minutes after the date? 2 days? What's the appropriate amount of time?
I think saying thank you after a date's really important, and that can be a text. You know, something quick and something thoughtful.
And if you are interested, do you follow up right then and there to say, I'd like to see you again, or is that too much? Do people freak out?
That is a problem people have these days, and that's what we talk to them about, because yes, there's a big communication problem after a first date. Some people wait days before they respond because they think they're supposed to. Some people respond too quickly, and then somebody thinks, oh, he was too quick with his response. That is what the world we live in today. And one of the reasons we work with people is we try to bring people together so there is no misunderstandings. But there's a lot of that out there.
Well, thank you so much for those tips. If you would like to learn more, you can head to Jill's website, hinkleyintroductions.com, and check out your blog, because you've got so many other really great topics to go over. It can be complicated, but exciting at the same time.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you, Erin.
Thanks, Jill, for those tips. Come to think of it, my first dates have consisted of coffee and dinner, nothing like earth-shattering.
But there's room for that. There's always time for that amazing first date.
I mean, the time's ticking here.
It'll happen. Don't worry about it.
Any suggestions?
I think kayaking trip. We're in Casco Bay would be pretty
That would be
sweet.
nice. Cool.
Yeah.